All right, we're back some more. Oxygen not included. What's on agenda today? Well, rockets. Rockets are on the agenda today. You're going to need some petroleum, however. And I also need to start getting rid of some of this natural gas. And we need to start cooking some food. So we have a multiple list of things to do today. However, I need to look something up. We are going to be making rocketry. We have the ability, we actually have the ability to do hydrogen, but we can't, unfortunately. So we're going to be using petroleum engine, and we're going to shoot the rockets out to right here. So rocket go vroom. Like this. And then we're going to be using a liquid solid oxidizer first. And then liquid. And 2 of those. And then we need our 5 research modules. 3, 4, and 5. And then our command capsule. We need to make some Atmo suits. Now we can make them out of aluminum. I got a ton of aluminum. I'm gonna make 6 of those. Then we're gonna need a gantry. We need a gantry here. And we need, of course, a gantry at the area here. We're using obsidian so it doesn't melt. And this rocket's going to go here. It's going to go right through these 2 doors. That's the sound it'll make, too. I don't believe me. I know you don't believe me, but that's the sound. And the gantry here. Then we're going to have a rocket here. I think I'll skip the tiles. Yes. Oops. Too for head. I need some more steel. Are we making steel? Yes, we. Then hang on. Now we can put 2 of these. Ran out of steel? How was that possible? How is this possible, friends? We ran out of steel. But it's fine. We have some steel. We may have to do a little borrowing. May need to put a you can get pressure damage when these hit sometimes. I'll leave him there. Adrian. I'm going to go ahead and pull these. Please don't want that magma, that stuff falling into the magma pit. Okay. This is gonna give us iron, copper, obsidian. This is gonna give us glass, steel, copper, glass, steel, and copper, and there should be a niobium and thermium, or not, just niobium here, and fullerene on one of these two. This should also have fullerene as well. Metallic. A lot of where we don't have a lot of asteroids here. Let's have isoresin, diamond, coal, refined carbon. We do want to grab some isoresin. So I think the maximum we need to go. Lucky asteroid. You have slime, polluted water. I'm trying to tailor these rockets. So I think the maximum we'll need to go is 30,000, honestly. So that's going to require so much. It does require 2 petroleum tanks. It's going to be very expensive to get up there. But there's 1. There's 2. Wow, look at all the steel that we just got from deconstructing everything. We'll put this in here. Of course, we're about ready to use it all. The only doors that need to open are these 2, these 2, these 2, And those two. Then we can do a solar farm over here. I'm not doing solar over here, though. Oh, darn it. It's not large enough. That's too bad. I mean, I could potentially just put the oil refinery right in here. This whole place could get filled with natural gas. These are all made of, yeah, 257. We could make this whole thing. Well, put a liquid rock. Let's do it this way. I believe the lamp gets up to here. We might have to create another power line for this. Not a problem. It can be done. What we can do is split some of this off. 480 watts on this can go up to here. We can split some off. That's 960. Yeah, it's a little bit too much power. Oh, I forgot I can send them over here. Yeah. Oh, we did close it off, didn't we? Well, I guess we don't mind if we get hydrogen and natural gas in this one. Could just store the... Maybe. I'm gonna have to store the petroleum up here, I think. Over here? Yeah. Get some automation to build now. It's just a lot to do. A lot to do when you're putting these things together. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Fried mushroom. Oh, it's only has barbecue in it. Hmm. All right, we gotta get that fixed too. I could build a petroleum tank. We'll do that later. We need to get this operational. Like, this just needs to happen. We'll build a petroleum tank. Then we gotta get all kinds of stuff. So many things. So many things. That's what's great about this game, though. You can play to the nth degree as long as you want. That's better. And that's better. Yeah, we'll have to get the petroleum from here. Up in these rockets. That are going to require. We're going to need to build some gantries for this. It's just the way it is. Right. I'm just going to build these right here. Just so I know to tear them down. So, This ladder needs to come down here. Then we need to take the materials that we're going to get from here, and we're going to need some conveyor rails. Now, build these out of steel because it gets a little hot over here. You go to 20,000. Gotta look the numbers up here. $572. This one's 835. And we need some power over here. I wonder where we could get some power from. It's a mystery to me. I am going to create a new platform for these. We should be able to use this one. I want to use these for the space scanners. Let's go and create a new platform. Goodbye, steel. Well, I've got gold. I can use gold for a little while, but eventually it will have to get replaced. We do have some water coming in here somehow, some way. It's just going to break the machine. That's fine. We can just fix it. It's not a big deal. We're going to have to go steel hunting. We are so low on it right now. Because we haven't torn up the map. Use copper there. Use copper here. It costs a lot to do these. These gantries can go. Everything's hooked up here. Everything's hooked up here. And I do need some steel for another conveyor rail. I'm going to put that on a block up here. Yeah, say right here. And then this will just go here. And we can get rid of this one. And I can get rid of that one. And this can go down here. Oops. Ah. Oh no, I need to build this again. We have one left, or two left, 2 segments left. Entry, shit, we should be able to get all of these. Yeah, I already got these. What do you mean you don't have power? Oh, yeah, we need to connect them. Yep. Conveyor rails done. Deconstruct that. I'm going to check the rocket calculator for first let's go to the star map. I want to grab iso resin. It's going to give us pretty much the same. Yeah, both of them have iso resin. One has more. 10%. We'll send them both up there. So I need to fix this here. That's 593. Yeah. Oh, oops, the automation wire is going through here. It's got to go to the light, dude. The light. You must go to the light. There you go. Okay. A little water. It's fine. Turn that on. Hell, let's leave the water there. It's not a problem. I always get a kick out of this thing. It's a furnace. It's basically a furnace with a chimney stack on it, with a spool coming out and a blender top with a measuring cup that they're using, spinning around here, in a room full of natural gas. Yeah, it's always so funny. Ah, it's hilarious. So that's going to take a few minutes to get us some petroleum. The petroleum coming up tall into our tanks. In the meantime, let's get some cooking done, friends. Food. Where's my food? A gas range. We're going to make this out of gold. Well, we'll plop this sucker right down here. Eating lettuce. You don't want to eat the fried mushrooms? And power. Ooh, what is it using potential? Oh, it's because of this. Well, how about you? Ah, it'll be fine. Probably. How much are you using? Oh my gosh. We've got everything hooked up to everything, don't we? Yeah. It's fine. We're going to deconstruct that. Okay. And then we're going to need a gas pipe. Chong. This is the next thing we're going to take care of. The insulated tiles are so cold. It's so cold in here. The insulation tiles are getting cold. Oh, it's 5. It doesn't matter what gas or stuff we use here. Igneous rock, sandstone. It doesn't matter. Then we have you. Bring you over. Probably through here. Along this wall to there. You can go here. And then up to here. And then right over to there. There we go. BEA. Beautiful. Then we need to build some automation, but I want to get this going. Now you are going to make mushroom wraps. We need lettuce and fried mushrooms. Make that forever. Surf and turf. Make that forever. Pepper bread. Frost burgers. Sounds good. Mushroom quiche. Omelets. Lettuce. Soul food. This is superb quality. 16 morale. 12 morale for mushroom wraps. So, what we want is them to... Oh, yeah, people are in here. Hang on. Let's close this and intercept the print charge, right? Oh, it's called discs. Dick. No. What are those things called? Databanks. Databanks. They're called dicks, man. Don't you know? I didn't know. Discs. Are you guys putting barbecue in here? I'm going to allow them access in here. Now we want to get fried mushrooms. A ton of fried mushrooms. We don't have any lettuce right now. I need to clean this place up too. Where are you taking? It's dropping it here. We would like... for the fried mushrooms to be frozen. And stored here. And the lettuce to be stored here as well. I like some of this crude oil. I'm sorry, I like some of this gas in here. Okay, that's gonna take a few minutes to vent out. Now we've got these big boys to worry about. So I'm gonna need some space scanners. These do not need to be. Oh, we also gonna need steel. We're gonna need a lot of steel. I have 3 tons left. I am gonna have to go down and tear up a biome, aren't I? Because we need fossil. We need fossil badly here. Okay, let's go tear up a biome. Let's find some place where there's not a lot of... Oh my gosh. It's a lot of water. A little bit more water than I expected. I guess we'll just tear into here. Yeah, we'll just tear into here. Why not? Oh, germs. Could deal with the sporkids. That's not a problem. Any more down here? Yeah, of course there is. Oh, we don't need so much need the oil as we need the fossil. why they brought that regolith down there. $400-degree regolith. Someone decided to bring it down. I gotta check on something. Ah, I had to go check on the. It's getting windy out. I don't know if it's gonna rain or not. But we shut the barn door. That's a lot of water. We filtered out. I do like the fact that we're having to extract oil with oil wells. It makes the game a lot more interesting. I believe we've got water coming up there. Don't know where the water's coming from. Pipe? Now we're doing all this. Ooh, surf and turf. There you go. problem. If I drill that out, that spork is gonna. The carbon dioxide. This thing works in carbon dioxide. Pray we're fast enough. Ah, got zombie spores here. Well, shit. I can fix this. Okay. And this needs to be immediately done. Oh, that's really great. Pick up that igneous rock. Oh, you're such a brilliant. So brilliant. Can we get our wall built here? For the zombie spores? You know. These are level 9s. Okay, you little fuckers. God damn it. Are you kidding me? Right, so we're gonna have to come in here and kill all these germs. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. I hate this nonsense. It's such a nonsensical pile of bullshit. Fucking zombie spores. We're just gonna vet the whole thing out and send it in outer space. That's what we're gonna do. I'm just not even. We're not even gonna deal with it. You guys had your chance to get it done earlier, so yeah, we'll stay on red alert till you guys get down here. This is not that difficult of a task. There are two things that need to get built, and nobody's building them, so everybody gets punished. There's just two things that need to be built. can't even get this done. Are you kidding me? What can I put this slime? All right, we need to reconfigure. So I'm going to do my rocket stuff. And we need to do a little bit of rearranging. I'm going to need a... What is that power? That does not need power. What do I want to do? I need to get fried mushrooms in this room so they don't freeze. I also need to get them into a refrigerator. And then a sweeper. Well, the idea is I want to limit the amount of items that come in. And so that we're not using. And I also would like a sweeper to take the items out of here, put them in here. I think I can manage that. Should we make this? Yeah, we could do that with priorities. Oh, kidding me. So, idea. We want to drop the mushrooms here. I can move you. Then I'm going to need it's a few degrees. That's fine. We need to have a think here. Need to have a bit of a think. I'm going to need to move a few things around. I need to move this. Well, I can hook this one up. This one could go there. we may need to move this. You go down and drop the barbecue down here, which is fine. But I'm going to need to move this rail. It has to get moved over by one, because this rail is going to come out this way. And then I'm going to need a bridge over it. And then it's going to go across into here. Let's put this on a cold plate like we did before. Yeah, lead, why not? It's fine. Shipping. Go there. Here. It's going to go up like that. And then... No, it can't go there. Yeah, it's okay. And then we're going to need a sweeper in here. And I need to pull this back by 2. Then we're going to need 2 receptacles in here. Oh, this is going to get complex, isn't it? All right, so 2 receptacles. Can you hit both of those? You can. This rail needs to go to this one. This rail needs to go to this one. Let's cancel that. Bridge. Now we're a little, because I still need to bring a rail in here. So how do I bring a rail in there? Simple. We move these down. So this one can go there. There, as long as you don't touch those, which is fine. And this one goes here, that one goes there. Then this rail here will go across here to here. It looks complicated. It's not really that complicated. It's just a little messy right now. It looks messy because it is messy at the moment. Right. It'll make sense in a minute. It'll make sense in a minute. Are our rockets filled up? Oh, I don't think I filled them up yet. I have not. No, we're just waiting on this to fill up a little bit more. Okay. I need to change a few things up. So deconstruct this. Like that. That's fine. And then shipping. We're going to grab the bridge. This is our input right here. Rail goes to here. Okay. Get back in there. Get back in there and get to work. Lazy duplicate. I'm gonna take away video game privileges. A few other alterations that need to be made. On Adrian, show everybody that you're not a big doofer head. I know it's asking a lot, but I'm asking. Now, now we get some more complexity going on here. I need to move this one. And I need to move this. We need to move things. Okay. So. No. Okay, I just needed to clear some things up here. So we're gonna hook this one. I know it gets a little confusing to there. You can go to here again. And then you can go to here. Groovy. Now we need to make some alterations over here. Okay. I want to make sure that the zombie spores are gone. Of course, filling plenty of oil in here. You know how it goes. Put in a little bit more than you need. Mop it up. It's fine. Hopefully none of these zombie spores got out. They're almost impossible to get rid of. You have to just do some you have to really do some serious soul searching to get rid of them all. It's such a pain. If you get them in your base, just start the game over. just you're gonna hate life for a while. You're just gonna hate life. Okay. So here's the idea. The idea is we're not gonna allow fried mushrooms in here anymore. And pickled meal, surf and turf. Barbecue. Okay. And cooked seafood. Anything we cook is going to go over here. Now, this one, I do not want picking up fried mushrooms anymore. That one's going to be this one. It's going to be edible. Where's my edibles? Fried mushrooms. So it's going to go here. Of course, I need to draw another power line. We're using way too much power on this line. We definitely need to draw. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. Yeah. So there's that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little power finagling, aren't we? It's fine. We'll fix it here in a minute. In a while. Okay, and then I'm going to have this. I need to put a door here temporarily. Just use the room. Can't let them get in here for a few minutes. because we're about ready to create a problem. Not a bad problem. Chicken meal barbecue. Clean up in there. Yeah. So we're not going to allow anybody in here. Next, this here is going to go to there. This one here goes to there. Okay. And we're going to put these on a priority of 4. And these are 5s, which are fine. And then this is going to be lettuce. Lettuce goes in here. And this is fried mushrooms, just like that. And so what's going to happen is we're about ready to do a little moving around. So what we need to do is we need to pick up all these fried mushrooms. I'm going to allow manual use on this. I'm going to make that a 7. Okay. What they're going to do is they're going to come down into this room, which I'm going to allow them access to now. They're going to pick up all the fried mushrooms that are on the ground here, and they're going to put them into here. Those are going to come into this room, and they're going to drop on this plate. Yep. I think that's all of it. Yeah. Try to sweep everything up in here. So this should just be barbecue. And that should just be barbecue and pickled meal, which is fine. And this is barbecue. And then you guys want to come in here and pick these little 2 pieces of stuff up? I know it's a lot to ask, but I would put your fat little heads in here. There you go. No, you don't want them in here anymore? So you're not allowed in here anymore? Now this is filled up with the fried mushrooms in the cold, right? We don't have any water weed yet. We will soon at 98%. Now what I'm going to do is harvest this. We've got a gazillion tons of fried mushrooms or mushrooms. We don't have as many water weed, so we're going to actively pick that stuff up. Then we're going to go ahead and get rid of the door. We can put a door here if we need. No, we can put a door here. We shouldn't need to worry about it. And we put this in here. There we go. Nimrod is making our first bit of surf and turf. Okay. And we'll need an auto super over here. Another one, of course. These need to hit these guys. Ooh, that could be a problem. I foresee a problem. Is that true? No, it's not. And then we're going to turn off allow manual use, put that on 5. This auto super, I do not want pulling from these. So right there. Right there. Actually, I do want it over here to send the material off. I think I can finagle something. So we're going to put this one here. And this one hits both of our refrigerators. This will be for, we're only going to put like 5 kilograms in here. Not 50, like 5. Mushrooms. So mushrooms go, oh, no, I'm sorry. Fried mushrooms go in here. And then water weed goes in here. Lettuce. Lettuce goes in here, just 5 kilos. We're going to make this oven a 6. So the auto sweeper will pick up the items from in here. The water weed and the fried mushrooms that are going to be in here. And they'll put them in here. I don't think it'll hijack the stuff from in here. think the sweeper will pick it up and drop it off. If it does, that's fine. It could put it in here. So if it's in here, it may go. I don't think it will, though. We'll see. We'll see. And of course, we're going to add some more power to our power line. We have some crap in here. Yeah, I need to just deconstruct this. There is some stuff in here. We need to. There's some fried mushrooms on here, and that'll get in our system. So we're just going to deconstruct that and rebuild it. And we'll just connect this back up. Like so. Mushrooms in there. I'm going to rebuild this. Okay. Like to maybe move this up. There we go. Mushroom wraps on the menu. Now we can take this. Which one goes into our storage? This is our food storage. So here, mushroom wraps picked up. That's not what we want, our mushroom wraps. Hang on. Why did you pick up mushroom wraps? Because they don't belong in there. This one. That one. There we go. That's fine. Somebody will grab those and eat them. And this is our lettuce, which we're out of already. Now what we want to do, we're going to make sure the stuff stays cold. If they're immediately, I don't like them dropping the lettuce here. We would like to drop the lettuce in the frozen room to get picked up by the auto sweepers. A little bit of changing of the shipping route. The shipping route needs to be altered. So what we're going to do is use a bridge. And we're going to bridge here. Okay. We're going to deconstruct that. And then we're going to put our bridge here. Into the out. Into the out. And then I'd like to hook it up right to here, to this one. And I think that'll do. So this will come down. This will get bridged over. That's the output. We'll come down this line here, and they'll drop right into here. The auto sweeper will pick them up, just like that. That. Now we got mushroom wraps to put in here. Got barbecue and mushroom wraps to go in there. We have some food that's laying right here. They're going to pick that up. And then the surf and turf. There we go. Now all the lettuce should fall into here now. Here. And it is. Nimrod is on the job. Can we get a light over here? Sure. Very good. There's still a bunch of lettuce over here that got dropped over. 57,000 calories. I need more salt water. Okay, I think we're about ready to go into outer space. Yeah, we got a bunch of this filled up. In addition to that, I need to get down here and remove some zombie spores. That's a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass. Okay. First things first. Quite a bit of water. I don't even know where you're going. Okay, you're cleaning. You're a water cleaner. Right. Max down on water there. Water there is full. All right, let's focus back on rockets. What time? Oh, I'm gonna call here pretty soon. Let's try to get our rockets operational today. So we're going to need a few of these guys, these space scanners. And we don't need these hooked up to... They don't need to be actual real space scanners. They just need to exist. They need to exist underneath the... in this area. I'm going to put these right here. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 rockets. We need 4 scanners. Change that tile out to bunker tile. We'll do it later. I don't that's my items. Okay, so this one is going to take care of all of our rockets. And we only need to open up a few doors. Okay. I can actually hook this up to here. Yeah. He still got ways to go. Wish I would have hired him a long time ago, but we just weren't in the position to do so. Now, we have 4 rockets. 4 rockets need to be attached to 4 space scanners. Each one of these space scanners need to be taking care of these. So this one, it will be one up there, and we'll have one each one. Each one of these need a space scanner. The Adios. So we need automation wire on these 2 doors and then come down. And then we need automation on those two doors. You go down in there. Oh, we're building out of lead. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. That's going to melt. And then we need automation on these two doors. That's going to go down here. Then we need automation on these two doors. Goes down to there. This one going to go around, and then down, and hook up to that one. This one, and up. That's to that one. This goes around, and down, and dashes to that one. This one goes there. So, this one is going to these two doors. So that one is taking care of this rocket here, which is the old dazzling Helios. Boom. And then this one is the Calpania. And then this one is the Survey Mars. And then this one is called the Adios 5. Don't need to build a few ladders here. They can't reach these. They're unreachable builds. So just then we need to put override switches on these. Put these in. One there. One there. There. And one there. Whatever game. And now we can open our rocket bay doors. And voila. They've been steadily clearing this area. And they don't have anything else to do. And we're going to need it. I'm going to shut these. And of course we have to drill these up. This rocket's going to be the boo. We're gonna fix it so we have to worry about this anymore. But we have to wait a minute. Okay. So let's go ahead and hook up our liquid. I'll get a bridge on here. We can start bringing petroleum into our rockets. I'd really like to get a petroleum boiler going. It's a little bit above our pay grade at the moment. Well, you can do it. It's not a problem. Now, I'm probably going to go ahead and remove these bunker doors where we don't need them. And replace those with steel doors or steel tiles. Just so I know where things are. Okay. And here comes our liquid. Let's see here. Now we'll be firing these off. No, we can fire them all at the same time. Fire all of them at the same time. Come It'll be glorious. Be absolutely glorious. It doesn't say there's none in here. That's a liquid oxidizer tank. Needs to be a liquid fuel tank. Yeah, needs to be a liquid fuel tank. Big brain. Big brain. I was wondering, why aren't these filling up? That makes no sense. Because you put the wrong tanks in. That's a liquid oxidizer tank. What do we put you in there? Liquid oxygen, maybe? McDoofer lot? Hmm? It's fine. We can rebuild these. It's set up. It's set up so we have a ladder here, so we can reconfigure things. Let's try this again. I forgot the numbers now. Oh well. It'll be fine. No, we can find the numbers. Right. Christmas. We're gonna build a liquid oxygen. This needs to be a where is it? Where'd it go? Liquid fuel tank. There you go. Use your brain there. There you go. Fuel tank. Why isn't this filling up? Because you don't put oxidizers stuff in. It might be for liquid oxygen. You think? Yeah, probably. Huh. Go figure. All right, so this we need to set to 0 immediately. Face that. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it because when they get one of these filled, if you have a liquid in there, that'll fill the tank up. If you put more fuel in the tank, you have to put more fuel in here. See that? We got a little fuel in there. Unfortunately. All right, so how much is in there? 10 kilos. It's fine. Look this up. Look that up. Okay. And then this needs to be 593. 583. Because we have 10 kilos in there. This shouldn't have anything in it. Yep. And this one is 593. It's the same. Copy and paste that. These are different, I know. 835. 35. Nothing in here, right? None? None. Good. And this one is 572. There we go. Now we can make some rockets go. I was wondering why these we're pumping a bunch of liquid in there and it wasn't working. Something wrong here? Yeah. Why don't you build the right thing, stupid? Oh. Really? Yeah, you gotta build the right thing for it to work. Oh. Go figure. And we'll build the center of obsidian here. Cross this way. Oh, never mind. Don't do that. And these gantries we're going to pop open. I think these are ready to open now. Yep, ready to open. How much steel we have? 5.3 tons. What are you made out of? Sandstone. You're going to get wrecked. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oop. These things will turn into magma. It doesn't really matter. It'll be fine, probably. Unrefrigerated food. Where? And if this goes off, I don't care. Like, it's only 5 kilograms. So if we have a little bit of unrefrigerated food, we don't. I do have room for 2 more duplicates. I don't know why they're not going in here. They can... Hang on. Come here, you. Yeah, they can grab this. Can you get in there? Yeah, they can get in there. Don't know why they're grabbing that, not grabbing that mushroom wrap. Okay. All right, space is good to go. Now, this is going to fill up. It's eventually going to fill up. I would like to put the tanks someplace closer. Maybe we put the tanks up here. Yeah. Also, these guys, I need to get a solution going for them. Got so much crap to clean up now. How's our... about 3 of these full. The amount of oxalite we're going to run through is just an insane amount. Okay. Now here's the funny thing. Once you build your rockets, you can delete the floor. Believe it or not, you don't need that floor. You just need a way to get into the rockets. Now, if you rebuild them, you rebuild the petroleum engine, you'll need to put down a new floor. But once we remove this floor, the rockets will take off. They don't care. And here's the exhaust port. It goes down to 8 tiles. And so we have 10 tiles. Now we will have a problem with our temperature over here. It's going to get a little toasty, but we can deal with that. All right, Rocketeer pilots. We only have 2 available, huh? Well. We do have a couple people that would like. Ashcon, yeah, you're not ready yet. We can make Ellie a rocket pilot. But you're going to be a temporary rocket pilot. I do want dedicated rocket pilots. Who else can be a rocket pilot? Who don't I need here? Liam. Liam looks like, yeah, he would like to be a rocket pilot. There you go, rocket pilot. Liam, you're now a rocket pilot. 38 morale. That's not good enough. We're getting up into the 40s. In morale. So if you take a look at Marie. Marie has nice decor, got a banquet hall, nature reserve, standard meal. She'll get a better meal when she eats a better one. Sodas filled, interested skills, shower, downtime bonus, luxury barracks, and a washroom, and a communal dining, and standard duplicate. Not bad. Oh, can we put things on here? Give me a magma lamp. Give me a small obelisk. Don't even swallow. They just like, you know, just keep that in their fat little faces. All right, let's get some rocket pilots in here. Liara, you're up. Major Tom, you're up. Ellie. Again, we want to wait for them to get into here before we retract the gantries. One. Tom? Where's Major Tom? Here he comes. He's at the oil refinery right now. There he goes. Now he's going to go do. Oh, he's going to go pee. Tom? These kids these days. Who do we have here? Ellie, huh? Where's Ellie? Store food. Oh, she moved there. You little shithead. Where you go? We may have to assign her again. Come on, Tom. Let's go. There we go. We retract the gantry. As soon as you see him get in there, retract that gantry. Tom is in. Tom is in. Close it up. Going there. You're going here. You're going there. You're going there. Now, we don't have to worry about the materials. Where are you? What's your problem? Why can't you launch? Audio's 5. Doors are open. Oh, hang on. Do we have a little extra fuel, perhaps? 583. 593. We need 583. That's why. A little bit of water, or a little bit of liquid. There we go. There we go. I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is what it's all about. Yeah. 4 rockets all at the same time. That's what we do it. Ah. It's a little warm down here. You know. 3,000 degrees. This is fine. Yeah, this obsidian. One of the problems you're going to have is that when these rockets come back, how did that get used? Wait for cereal. When these rockets come back, when the rockets come back, you could have your you could have a meteor shower and it could break these. Problem is they're gonna have to repair these ladders all the time, which is a big pile of stupid. You gotta have the ladders pick maybe double blue. So it's kind of annoying. You guys can sweep this up on a 4. So, and they should drop it over there. There we go. We have all of our big rockets going. We're going to start getting some iso resin. And then we'll be able to get some fullerene here in a little bit, which is going to be very handy. That's going to allow us to make things. Now, brown cow. And this thing is just working overtime all the time. Everybody's working for a living. Could put two cooks over here. It'll be fine. Now, I think we should make our face pretty. Some sandstone. Just break out a whole bunch of crap. Now, a couple things we want to do. First of all, again, I want to clean this up. I want to get this thing fixed. I'd like to do some more drilling at some point. Let's drill this way and see if we can find anything worthwhile to have. Nothing over here. Copper, volcano. These slicksters are a pain. Should probably go ahead and start trying to get rid of this zombie spore crap. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. There was one. Also, in addition to, let's create a little thing over here. Doesn't need to be that large. Like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a fish over there. Would you like to go in the water, sir? Gold volcano. No, like carbon dioxide. Comes in materials, refined carbon, isoresin. That's another water pocket right there. Guaranteed. I guarantee. Game gonna cry when he's not doing research. Hey, you're not doing any research. You're gonna see that for the next 12 hours. Yep, another water geyser. Fuck off, game. It's such bullshit. I swear. I'll take another ward seed, I guess. 50. Ooh, sleepy grain, but we don't have 50 databanks? What? We have to wait on databanks, I guess. But all right, let's go down and see if we can find anything worthwhile having. I know there's polluted water over here, but for cereal, we don't need it. Never gets old. Never gets old. Alrighty, we'll probably start tearing a lot of these ladders down and whatnot. Need to get in here as well. All this to get rid of some of this stupid zombie spores. We have to vet the whole place out. And we gotta get crack into here, do the same thing. I don't know what this is. One of our rockets is returned. Bunch of data banks and a teacup. This was returned from here. We found ice resin. Bit of a slide. I think we'll send this up to the 40, and then this one can keep doing these three. But we're gonna have to call it here. We are out of time. I got stuff to do today. Got more stuff to do around the house. So we're gonna have to call it right here. And I'm very happy with our progress thus far. We've gotten a lot done. A lot done. I think definitely petroleum boilers in the cards pretty soon. Like I keep saying it, but it is. It'll get done. Just gotta, get things done. But that's gonna have to do it for today. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, and watching. We'll see you next time.